Hey everybody, it's Jeff. This is going to be part 21 and the final of the ICM IT-28 Soviet bridge layer in 1/35 scale. I went over the whole tank a little more with some cotton buds and kind of blended in some more of the oils. And I did the bridge and I put the winch cables on and everything. And I think it looks pretty good. I'm not going to go back and do any more work with the oils. I think I'm happy with the way it looks now. But let's go down the bench and I'll show you the last few steps that I took, and then I'll show you the final result and a few pictures at the end, okay? All right, thanks guys. Be right back. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I've made up a wash of the dark brown oils, and I'm just applying those to these boards. They've got a wood grain molded in, so I really don't need to like create streaks or anything. That I don't know if you can see it or not. It'll be a lot better when the thinner's dry and the oil isn't quite so shiny, but I think it looks pretty good. So I'll go ahead and continue here with this other side. Oh, and after yesterday, I went over the tank this morning with some cotton buds, Q-tips, and I kind of hit the places where the oil was a little thick and, kind of spread things out and blended things a little more. I think the tank's looking pretty darn good. I think I'm going to go ahead and say that this is done. I'm really happy with the way it's looking. Okay, so I'm not going to do any more to that except put the cables and stuff on when we get the bridge done. Let's go ahead and get a little more of this. I may have to mix up just a little bit more. It's fairly thin. Fact is, it's kind of thickening up on me a little bit. But I might need to add just a little more thinner to it. Yeah, I'm going to put just a little more thinner. I keep a little pot of the thinners. This is just odorless thinners or mineral spirits. That's a little more like what I want. I'll make sure I get the ends and the edges. Got a little piece of trash there. Don't know what that was. Some lint or something, and I'm trying real hard to keep the brown off of the green paint. It wants to rock on me the way the bridge is shaped. Yeah, I'm going to have to make up a little bit more, I'm sure. And it brings the grain out pretty good just by that little bit of brown in there, dark brown. I've been thinking a lot about my next project, which will be starting really soon. I've got just some weathering on the scamel to do. And I think we're going to be pretty much all done with everything. But, I've got a Airfix B17 172 scale. Should be here in the next couple of days. I'm going to build that for the group build from the Model Kit Stuff channel. Jason and Model Kit Stuff. It's been kind of brought on by the Masters of the Air series on Apple TV. It's an interesting show if you're interested in that kind of thing. It's well worth a watch. I wanted to get a 1/48 HK kit, but things are so popular now with those B-17s that the 4 or 5 places I usually order from are all sold out of them. So I got the 172, which is just fine. So I'll definitely be starting that real soon. If you tip this a little bit, you can see the pigments kind of spread out. Let me make up just a little bit more. Then I've got something else in mind. I wanted to build something for Charlie Mack's D-Day group build. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. We'll see. I'll try and do something. Lots of possibilities out there. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anything in the stash that we used on D-Day. Got quite a few kits, but nothing that was actually used in that particular operation. This is really relaxing. I enjoy doing this. I guess that's what modeling's all about, though, huh? Sorry, dead air. Just concentrating. We're actually supposed to be seeing a temperature drop this afternoon and the possibility of snow again tonight. I think it's just going to rain, but you just never know. Okay, that looks pretty good. Get these edges a little bit. Okay, I think we're pretty good. I'm still going to come along and do some more of the with the black on the edges. Look how that went to the end when I tipped it. Oils are still very much wet. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off and I'm going to let this dry a while. And then I'm going to do a little bit of oil on the sides and things. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like, okay? See you in a little while. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, it's been several hours later. I put some of the brown oil on the wood, and then I went over the green with the black wash like I did on the tank. It's not 100% dry yet. I've been going around and just kind of blending things with a Q-tip or a cotton bud just to kind of make it look a little, make the edges look softer where you don't see big blobs of oil. But I've done the sides and I've done underneath. I've also put the cables on, if you can see that. And they go underneath this little kind of a pulley thing here and then goes up and hooks here. Let me flip this around here. Maybe you can see a little better. Okay. Here's where they hook on. They go underneath this little spoon-shaped part here and then come up and go to the winches. One on each side. Now I've just got this setting loose on here. These little spoon-shaped pieces are inside the slots that hold it there, so it is fairly steady. But in the back, I don't know, they didn't really use anything to hold it. It's kind of sitting behind these little towers here, but that's about it. I'm real happy with the way it looks. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it finished. Let's see if we can back off here just a little bit. I might spend a little bit more time and kind of blend some of the oils a little bit and things, but oopsie, I don't want to knock it off. It's just barely sitting on there. But I'll put some pictures up. I'm just kind of smoothing some of the little places where the oil was a little bit thick. It comes off pretty easy for a few days anyway. But I'm really happy. I can take I could lift this. You can see the tank there. And then when you put it on, these spoon things here go in a little slot on the underside. But I'm going to call that done. I've got some other projects. Oh, I want to get the scamel weathered. I'll start working on that tomorrow. And then I've got some other projects I'm really looking forward to getting started on. So I'll put some pictures up here at the end. But I think that's going to about do it for this, okay? I'll put it in my cabinet. Keep it nice and clean and safe. Alrighty, guys. Talk to you later. I really appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Okay, bye-bye.